Alright guys, welcome to this video of Clash Royale. We're going to start out with the Princess of the Bridge. I'm going to try something different with the commentary and just kind of show you guys my thought process in between all these matches. We go Valkyrie to take out the Skeleton Army and Dark on the sides, go over to go kill it. Insane amount of damage for our opponent, and we're off to a terrible start. We go Skeleton Barrel at the bridge, perfect fireball! Misses literally everything. And this is kind of the definition of never give up. We started out at a huge disadvantage, and then we made our opponent just completely rage quit, cry like a little baby because, well, he made one mistake. And people who don't go through a lot of adversity, they kind of quit when they make a mistake or two. Things get a little tougher, and they're just done. This is to teach you guys, don't be that guy. You have to be the one that keeps fighting, even when it looks like a lost cause. Alright. So hopping into the next match. I believe this is the Golden Knight challenge because I am not max level and it's like the tournament level 11 stuff. We got a bunch of different clips here from a bunch of different time eras of Clash Royale. I'm not gonna lie, I've had these in my phone for a while. I thought I'd finally get around to making a video. And yeah, that Golden Knight dash, perfectly done by my opponent. Takes out literally everything. Hits the Valkyrie, hits the tower, destroys the Dark Goblin, and he gets an insane amount of damage, right? We're already at half health on our tower. I'm going everything at the thing. I'm telling him well played. Like, good job, man. Genuinely, no complaints about it, just you did good. He goes Ice Wizard, which is going to, slow our Golden Knight down, but we still get a good amount of damage. Golden Knight very powerful. He's going kind of this bridge spam version. He got the Ice Wizard, got this. Miner's going to prevent the Bandit dash, and then Firecracker on the side to just offer, yeah, a little more support, but also firepower. One Elixir in his bank. What do you think he's going to do with it? Takes out my Firecracker, hits the tower. Now, this is a perfect Valkyrie placement because instead of the Golden Knight hitting our tower, he's, damaging our Valkyrie, so we save a lot of health on that tower. It's going to be important for later. Every hit counts. Even if you feel like it's a waste of Elixir, sometimes you gotta play hard defense. Prince instantly takes out our Valkyrie because he gets the charge off. Hoggarter does get a few hits, but honestly not enough to make it worth it in my opinion. Magic Archer behind just in case I have a Stormy or something like that. All I have is a Golden Knight. I use it, I use the dash. It's the wrong move, you guys. He takes the tower. Every hit counts, but sometimes you're screwed. Dark Goblin on the side doesn't even kill one of his troops, just absolutely terrible. He has the Elixir advantage, he has the tower advantage, he has the health advantage, he has the troop advantage. It's looking like a lost cause. He's just got everything down, and I'm throwing everything I can at him to fucking try and win, to just chip away at his troops that he currently has on the field. But I feel like it's over, right? I mean, look at our King Tower. It's at 1,000 health. Under 1,000 health, you guys. I tell him GG. And I want you guys to see this, because this is when... Okay. Did you guys hear that? Because I think I got a little mad when he said things. So I started to just kind of be like, you know what, fuck it, this is my final push. I'm sending everything I've got at him. And I just send every troop right at the bridge, And we're taking out all of his. And, I mean, look, he's fighting back. He's playing good defense. This is when he realizes, oh shit, I'm in trouble. He puts a Prince down below. It's gonna get the charge. I'm going full offense. The Prince charge hits the tower. We're gonna lose. No, it's not enough damage. We actually end up winning it. Sometimes, you guys, you just gotta send everything you've got at them. Maybe they will counter it. Maybe you will lose, but it's worth a shot. By the way, how beautiful are these fucking backgrounds, right? I love them. Anyways, I mean, that's why I picked them, but you get the point. He goes Goblin Barrel, Ice Spear to start. I just start out with the worst Valkyrie placement you've ever seen in your life, and our tower is already down a shit ton of health. It's bad. I'm talking way too loud. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the music is just blasting in my ears as I'm commentating over this, but we go Valkyrie, Inferno Dragon to take out his Knight. He's got a lot of good counters to our deck, to be honest. He's got a Log in his deck. He's got Inferno Tower, as you can see. I mean, he has a really good deck, and I don't know if we're going to be able to break through very often or very effectively when we do. This Princess, we used our Log there. Something I could have done differently with the Log was wait until the Goblin Gang moved up more, and it would have hit the gang and the Princess, and our tower is under 1,000 health, and we still have 2 minutes left. I have done nothing but screw up this entire time, while my opponent, on the other hand, you could argue, has played a perfect game. And yet I'm still not quitting. I'm not giving up, because why would I? I mean, all it takes is one mistake by your opponent or one genius, calculated play by you, and you guys, you are right back in this. So the Inferno Dragon will allow the knight to get 0 hits on the tower. You just have to know placements with the Inferno Dragon, the Inferno Dragon as I call it, but it can be tricky. It's very easy to counter for your opponent, as you see there. Ice Spirit Princess in the back, barely gets any damage on the tower, like nothing, not even worth talking about. And I don't know what to do. He's going Goblin Barrel on the other side. I logged the Princess, I put a Valkyrie down, but those 2 Goblins she kills with that placement, they get the hit off before I can get the swing off. I could have been a lot faster with my reaction is what I'm saying. That's where I need to improve. I'm looking at that and saying, okay, I can get better there. I go Goblin Barrel on the Inferno Tower. Maybe not the smartest, but my opponent does kind of have this delayed stoner reaction with the log on the other tower. It reminds me of Dylan, to be honest. But, you know, and we'll talk more about Dylan later. But, for now, I just put a Dark Goblin at the bridge to counteract the Princess. The Dark Goblin also will take out the Ice Spirit and then start chipping away at the Goblin gang. And he'll get a shot off on the tower. I go log on my right tower, prevent any damage from being done there because, you know, there's nothing else I can do. This is the first time I believe I've gotten my P.E.K.K.A down, or maybe the second, but I'm going with it. He's got Princess, Goblin Gang, Log, Inferno Tower, literally every counter to P.E.K.K.A. He has it in his deck for some fucking goddamn unknown reason. He just does. We go Valkyrie, terrible placement, only take out 1 with her first swing. I go Log. I need to prevent every ounce of damage from being done to my tower that I possibly can. And that is why I did what I did and logged the Princess, even though that might not seem smart. I want you guys to notice the health on the towers. 2,000 for my opponent, 493, I believe that is for me. Hard to see, but we're sending everything at the bridge. We go Dark Goblin, Skeleton Barrel, Inferno Dragon, and the Dark Goblin barely doesn't get hit by the log. That is key. The log's gone. We go Goblin Barrel directly on the tower. We're getting a lot of damage now, you guys. He's at 1,000, under 1,000. We're in this. P.E.K.K.A needs to get on the tower. Lock on, get a shot. No, it does not. Unfortunately, he goes Rocket. Is it enough? But he goes defensive log because he didn't realize, you guys. He played defense when he should have thrown everything on his offense. I hit him with a chicken emoji because why wouldn't I? Oh my god. He played a defensive log and that's what cost him that game. Absolutely insane, you guys. I still don't know how I won that one. I thought that the Rocket was going to kill me because I don't know how much damage things, you know, certain cards do. But fuck. And now we got a 2v2 with the man I was talking about earlier, my main boy Dylan. That is, he rocks his one deck. He's a one-trick pony, so to speak. But, I promise you guys, me and him, we put up some really grand 2v2s. As you see the Heal Spirit Miner combo come in, absolutely insane, but they get the Tornado spell to activate the King Tower. Very smart on their part. My Ram Rider is going to do absolutely nothing. Just get demolished by that P.E.K.K.A, I'm telling you, especially because it's lower level. And the Fireball takes out the Skeleton Dragons, but other than that, not a lot. I go Dark Goblin behind the tower just for a little support. I go Lightning because that's all I can do. And then I'm going to throw a Snowball here at the Pups. I don't know if it's the right thing, but it also slows the P.E.K.K.A down. I'm just desperate to help. And I go Heal Spirit, maybe just distract the Executioner, maybe help out, and we're just crying. Opponent decide, well, we're going to boast, we're going to brag, and never, ever emote until you know you've won the match, you guys. Because I promise you, the second I came out with these horse emotes, one of my favorites, especially that song, oh my god, pure gold. Me and Dylan were mad. And look at this, they go Skeleton Barrel, Rage, fucking Balloon. We go Electro Wizard, Ram Rider, Fireball, 8 health on the tower. This Balloon Bomb, I'll spoil it, does not hit. But, you know, our opponents, they were feeling themselves. And I'm just giving the little cry emoji because I'm like, you know what, you guys are right. You guys are very good, very talented players, and I gotta give it up to you. 8 health on this tower, you guys. Remember that. It's gonna be important later, hint, hint. You have to make sure in this game that you know your tower's health and your opponent's tower health. It is key. We go Dark Goblin in the back, and then Elite Barbarians up front. Those are mine because they're level 13, build to max, of course. Toxic, right? But we actually get a lot of pressure on that left side. I go Predictive Snowball, but they don't even try to counter it, and we just take the tower. I don't know why they let us do that, but they go with a heavy push on the right. Dylan goes with his Elite Barbs. Then we have our Ram Rider Electro Wizard combo, and then I go Dark Goblin off to the side, and we're getting a good amount of damage. I go Fisherman just to tank on the tower, just in case. And, yeah, Fisherman kind of screwed us over with that Executioner thing, I'm pretty sure, but it is what it is. We go with some defensive stuff, and Minion, I'm fireball there, and then I just go lightning. So the fireball's by Dylan, the lightning's by me. Kind of a miscommunication, but at the same time. Now, I want you guys to look at this. Heal Spirit, perfect placement, takes out every single thing, but then the Electro Wizard, again, just a miscommunication. 10 seconds left, you guys. They lightning the right tower. I want you guys to keep on paying attention because 8 health, I don't know what they're doing. They let us win that somehow. But it wasn't on purpose. They were toxic. You know, they weren't just going to give us that for free. You got to keep in mind, you guys, all of your opponents mean something. Now, the first time we were in a 2v2, it was kind of our opponents making the mistake, like I talked about earlier, that won us the game. I'm pretty sure in this 2v2, it's a little bit different, but we'll have to see. You know, I edited these together, and I picked the order. No particular reason, just thought it was cool as we go minor on each side. I have a different deck now, by the way. Dylan has the same one, like always. But I'm going to go guards here on the left to take out the mini P.E.K.K.A. because that's a perfect counter for any troops that are single targeting and very powerful hitters, P.E.K.K.A., mini P.E.K.K.A., etc. And it would be useless against the Electro Giant. However, Elite Barbarians and a Musketeer on that side, very good against an Electro Giant. Showed you guys how toxic they were at the beginning, just with that little click, but overall, I don't want you to see the cards in their hands, because I want it to feel like a real 2v2 for you guys. But I wanted you guys just to see how toxic they were. Anyways, we have the most damage to start, and I want you guys to see that not the bats work nothing because the Electro Wizard placement. And then look at 2 Electro Wizards on a Hog is just unfair, man. He can't even get a hit off, poor guy. Miscommunication with the Ice Golem Log, not the greatest play, but it works out in the end. Because, you know, they get damaged, they get slowed, and it's really only a shot or two as I give a little cheer. I don't know if I'm on the left or the right. I know my cards are on the right for sure, but my name is on the left. It's really weird. Anyways, I know, it's just a little issue. They go Balloon in the back, Magic Archer in the back. The tower's gonna get taken here. Mega Knight. But here's the thing, guys. They have a scary push, and we don't have a lot that's going to be able to stop it. They go arrows on the minions. I have a Musketeer in my deck, and it just got a buff recently, I've heard, so that's good. Right here, they go Tornado. It's a great Tornado. Ice Golem guards. You know, we're just trying everything we can to prevent this Mega Knight from jumping. But they go Predictive Arrows. Doesn't really mean anything, but you know, it works out for them because the Mega Knight raged up. It's just so powerful. Fireball is useless. They still get a charge jump on us. They're just sending everything they can at us now. And right now, it feels like we're the ones choking. Oh my god, they're going to make a comeback on us. I go defensive freeze spell. Keep in mind, you can use spells defensively. I know sometimes it sucks. It feels, especially with a freeze spell, it feels so much better to do it offensively. Sometimes you have to, you guys. And look at that, the little witch clap. That's something that pisses us off. They go arrows here. It's effective at killing our stuff and taking us down health on the Musketeer, but the balloon doesn't get a hit. That's very important, guys. The balloon does not get a hit. This game is going to come down to the wire. Every shot on a tower counts. Dylan goes with his classic minor hog push. I'm going guards to play defense. Bats Mega Knight. I go lumberjack just prevent the Mega Knight jump on our tower. Elite Barbarians here, but that rage spell is fucking us up. 1,500 health now, you guys. Doesn't matter that left tower. That Electro Wizard can do what he wants. They got arrows there. I disagree with that. Really dumb as well, about to come up. They got Tornado on that Elite Barbarian. I don't know if that's like his teammate did that, or if he's just being a weirdo. But a lot of goblin emotes. I usually call them emojis, but I'm trying to be good for them. I'm trying to be good. My hog doesn't get a hit because it's only level 12. I go freeze spell. He goes fireball. I go log, I'm pretty sure. I took away the cards at the bottom, so I can't tell anymore because I need you guys to see this bottom tower health. We're going defensive here, just preventing, even with the arrows, the mini P.E.K.K.A. not able to get onto our tower. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the scariest fucking part of a game. You're going full offense, and then he puts a balloon down with a rage. The Hog Rider up here, we're getting good damage. I go freeze spell, I get to, even the Mega Knight gets just dropped. Oh my god, the Electro wasn't on the balloon. It gets taken out right before. 32 health on that tower. 225 on ours. Do they have a lightning? Do they have a rocket? No, the log is gonna take the tower and win us that game. As you see us very happy about it. That was insanely close. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't know we had a third 2v2. Okay, fun. Anyways, I got my classic Hog Freeze deck here again. I love it so much. It's not Hog Cycle because I think that's pussy shit. It's actually the deck I struggle against the most in my career as a Clash Royale player is Hog Cycle. I hate it. Every deck I've ever created, terrible against it. It just does not work for me. Especially my original deck, which is a log bait. It just, everything struggles. My decks really struggle against, as you see, the freeze spell, my freeze spell with his Elite Barbarians, and then I go guards so the P.E.K.K.A. hits those instead of the Elite Barbarians. Absolutely beautiful defensive spell placement and usage. That's how you properly use defensive spells, by the way. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying prior, but I think it was important that I pointed that out to you guys rather than ramble on with whatever the hell I was saying. Miner's not bad there. He laughs at us. I don't know why. You know, it seems like a stalemate to me so far. I'm pretty sure we're both at full health. And Lumberjack, Ice Golem combo here. I know, my Lumberjack's only level 10. Pretty terrible. But his Ice Golem is max level, so that's good. Unfortunately, it still doesn't take out those gobs. I go bats defensively, and that prevents any damage on our tower. Raged up Hog is able to get to the tower and get a shot, or two shots, which is awesome. And thank God I'm recording. Oh my God, if I had just been talking to myself for 60 minutes, I might have actually killed myself. But they rage up the Elite Barbarians and the Ram Rider, and there's nothing we can do. Dylan has a Fireball, he has a Log, he has minions, he has Elite Barbarians. He's just not placing anything down. He places the Elite Barbarians down finally. But yeah, I tried to go Musketeer for defense, just did not work. You know, there was nothing I could do there. My deck's not made for that type of counter. I tried to chip in what I could. I needed Dylan to place something there or a spell to keep my Musketeer alive longer, just to back up his Elite Barb so I get an extra shot or two with the Musk. That could keep our tower alive. There's a lot of things like that where, you know, we can all improve as Clash Royale players. Good Miner on the tower is going to get some good damage. The Golem, weird plays. I go with my classic Hog Bats push on the left. It gets a hit off on the tower. The Bats get a small amount of chip damage on the Elite Barbs, but overall I call that a failure. And then they go Rage again. I go Guards. I go Log as well. It helps a good amount. The Elite Barb still gets a shot off. I'm telling you, this thing is raged or fucking insane. They go Ram Rider as well here. We have a Log Electro Wizard combo, which is going to prevent the charge of the Ram Rider, so that's good. Hog on the right, we have 10 seconds. We have to throw everything we can. Failed Tornado. I go Freeze as well, and that Freeze damage is what takes out the tower. I think the Hog could have done it, but I was taking no chances, my friends. So this keeps us alive in the game. Now it's a tie game. This is anyone's to win. We just need to save Elixir, counter what they do, and then fight back against them. We need to push back with a counter push. They're going Golem P.E.K.K.A. I don't know what the fuck, why, or what that is, but they do it. Ice Golem kind of fails at pulling the P.E.K.K.A. Might have been my guards, but they have a rocket. Now the Golem Explosion actually pushes the Elite Barbs apart, and that means one of the Elite Barbs stays alive, which is huge in the defense of the raged Elite Barbs that come up. But look at this P.E.K.K.A. raged. Even with a tower and Electro Wizard on it, he still takes out the Electro Wizard. I mean, it's absolutely insane to me. I'm talking way too loud and way too close to the mic. Again, sorry, I'm fucking dumb. I go Musketeer at the bridge. I don't fucking know why. That was just stupid. I go Freeze Spell. I need to. Has that ever tried to screw you over either? Because that low battery thing scared the shit out of me. Anyways. I know, the Log, I don't think Dylan realized I played the Log. He played the chicken emoji because he didn't realize I played the Log and prevented the Ram from hitting the tower. He thought we lost there. And the only thing else I could do was the Bats. But luckily he had the Ice Golem. Now that Tornado pushes the Hog back and he's stuck on the Golem. So the P.E.K.K.A. goes for the Miner with the Fireball. The Hog Rider's getting those hits. And then the Logs finish it off. And we hit him with the Princess Yawns because, I mean, come on, guys. How could you not? Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this as well. These are my war decks. I feel like people don't talk about war attacks and war defenses and Clash Royale, Jesus Christ, enough. For that last deck, instead of a poison, I personally go clone now, but you could do poison as well. Anyways, these are my defenses. I usually like to stack them legendary, epic, rare, common, but I go those for big hitter, take out skeleton army, splash, like and then you go win conditions to bum rush their tower. It just depends personally. Now, the first time I was making this,
I can just literally play it louder at this point.
okay, sorry. The first time I was making this, I legit thought that this was me playing.
That really sucks.
So you might hear that in the replay, but I don't know. I already recorded a sort of live comp for it. I'm going to let him do the talking now. But this is actually Dylan in a match he did with a deck I made. Again, full credit to Dylan's gameplay and skill because, you know, this is all him, not my deck. My deck was fucking terrible. And it was certainly terrible against the deck he was playing against.
So a little bit of P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam.
Here you guys go.
Enjoy. Princess combo, and then you have your Fireball for taking out their magic archer, right? And Musketeers and stuff of that nature. Good log. He's really petty. He doesn't want any damage on his tower, but so are we. So you know he gets his log damage out of that. Fuck him.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Just a great dash by our opponent, not even gonna lie. Straight up terrible placement of Princess by me. Well, not me. Thing. But trust me guys, it's gonna be a good one. And it goes to show you that certain decks can genuinely be... I don't know if the Fireball is the best play there, but it does prevent any damage. Gives our opponent a huge elixir lead, however. And that's where I'm kind of critical of Dylan's gameplay here. Is I feel like he can go with a Dark Goblin in the back, but although to be fair, opponent does have a Tornado, so that might not be the best strategy. Electro Giant going down in the back, and he's building a push, but this is the point of the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A. I use him in all of my main decks because he can counter stuff like the Electro Giant, like the Mega Knight, simply by himself. He's that powerful, he hits that hard, and he has that much health. Dylan opts here, Smoke Perp, whatever, however you pronounce it. He opts to go with other cards, because he does the P.E.K.K.A. a little late there. It's unfortunate, but the Electro Giant charge does get a hit. Golden Knight becomes a Golden Knight. He goes dash immediately, mini P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. Very good play on our opponent. Will not try to save the Princess, but does go Magic Archer and Dark Goblin in the back to try to prevent damage on the left tower. It does work. So, again, can't be too critical of it. If it works, it works. And good log. Electro Wizard being very stingy, not letting him get any tower damage. Now, in my opinion, right here, he needs to go P.E.K.K.A. right at the bridge. There he goes. Okay. And he placed it in a great spot, and I wanted to take credit for this as me when I first thought it was my gameplay, when I was, going over this earlier, but honestly, that placement of the P.E.K.K.A. was perfect because it prevents the Magic Archer's trajectory from hitting the tower. It's so much more genius than people think, or even going to give credit for. Musketeer right at the bridge, take out the Baby Dragon that he placed right at the bridge. Dark Goblin, Musketeer, P.E.K.K.A. still alive. Dark Goblin locks onto the tower. That's our opponent's biggest mistake. He will go Tornado here. Fireball will take out the Princess, and we still have that elixir lead ever so slightly. It's like a 0.5 elixir lead. Still an elixir lead nonetheless. He goes Princess right at the bridge. Very smart timing, and then what he'll do is a P.E.K.K.A. to try and protect it, but our opponent being low on elixir means he didn't get to react fast enough. Great trajectory there by the Magic Archer. It's chipping away at the EG, and you're going to see it chip away at the mini P.E.K.K.A. in a second too here. It's
unfortunately, it does just barely miss the tower. Just makes me so happy. And look how much free damage that guy got. It doesn't seem like a lot of damage because it's just splash. It was literally by an inch, so
that's why. Trust me, it's a lot.
It just sucks when it's you.
Very smart there, Golden Knight right at the bridge.
By like that one little inch,
The Musketeer at the bridge prevents him from getting a good dash, and the P.E.K.K.A. right there, best defensive card in the game, you could argue, just goes off. Magic Archer. Perfect placement by Dylan. It takes out the Princess, then goes to the Baby Dragon, takes out the Baby Dragon, then is helping chip away the Golden Knight. The fact that P.E.K.K.A. gets a hit off on the Golden Knight, that is when he won this game right there. He goes Tornado desperately. Fireball, last desperate plea by the opponent, but no, all that damage. It's going to take out the tower. And honestly, thumbs up, Dylan. Great job. It makes it in the video. Man, you killed it. Congratulations. And I hope the deck worked. I do. It's not the best deck, but that was a lot of Dylan showing you how to play that specific type of deck compared to me making a good deck. So trust me, that was a deck that definitely wasn't the greatest, but
Dylan made the most of it and utilized all of the cards in the most efficient manner possible. Congrats. Alright, now, this is a bit of a change up, you guys, but I am back and... nice emotes. Anyways, I am back and I wanted to show you guys, I don't use this deck anymore by the way, but I wanted to show you guys this freaking attack I did on the towers. Like I said, a lot of people don't focus on Clan Wars in Clash Royale, and I think it's a very fun thing, and people, you know, don't know a lot about it, so could rage it, could clone it. We got Giant Skeleton Witch, Minion, or not the highest level cards, but we go fucking clone. Oh my god, this thing is just gonna wreak havoc. I actually decided to go with a rage spell as well. Probably the most unnecessary thing I've ever done, but it fills up our elixir right after you destroy that tower easily anyway, so who cares? And now, I go with the 3 Musketeers on the right, mainly because there's more troops on the right and they're coming in faster. Giant Skeleton block barely misses, which is going to allow this princess to chip away our 3 Musketeers and unfortunately take out one of them. However, we have to take care of this Executioner on the left soon, which, good placement so the tower can shoot it. I think it's a great placement. And we just go Minion Horde, we go Clone, and we're gonna go Raid. I'm just going all out. I'm literally trying to force everything. We take out all of his troops that he summoned. Look at these 2 Musketeers Rage. They just keep getting shots, And we actually take a second tower out, you guys. I wanted you to see it because it hardly ever happens. Unfortunately, now we only have 20 seconds, so we'll just play defense and win it. But we have a Giant Skeleton going down the left, 3 Musketeers defending the right. I figure, why not try? And all we can do here is clone it, and I'm going to also go ahead and rage it offensively. And then I'll throw in my rocket, because why not? And 3 seconds, we're not going to get it. But oh my god, wait a second, we destroyed all 3 in one. I know they were a little bit lower leveled, but when you can destroy 3 fucking towers with 1 deck in that, you're winning. You're winning at life. Anyways. Enough of me bragging like a bitch. We're gonna fast forward here to show you guys a different type of comeback. My opponent has an Expo Tesla deck, and it's scary. I think this is another challenge. I don't remember, excuse me, what the challenge is for. It might be the Golden Knight challenge, but I'm not 100% sure. Or at least a similar challenge. And the Expo locks onto the tower. I go Electro is the only thing I can do. We have to go Golden Knight to prevent the Lumberjack from getting any hits. 285 health on my tower. I have him at 582 health. And I just charge right there because why not? Got Magic Archer in the back. You know, we're taking that out. We go Goblin Barrel in the back. 2 Goblins stay alive. Very important. We get 2 hits in the tower. Down 200 health or whatever, 342, perfect Expo placement, defensive and offensive. We gotta go Musketeer here to tank some shots, and then Dark Goblin here. I'm surprised the Expo is so low on health. Thank God I get taken out. Dark Goblin takes out the other Dark Goblin, but its Princess takes out ours. I think the Princess is going to get a shot on our tower. I try to block with the Golden Knight, but our Princess is trade. Best case scenario for me. I go Magic Archer. I'm just pushing. I'm pushing. He sends his log offensively. I go Goblin Barrel directly on the tower. He has nothing to get rid of it. And you guys, he used his spell offensively when it wasn't going to help. I'm sorry, I had to do it at the end. The toxicity is unreal. Hope you enjoyed the beautiful backgrounds as well and the transitions. But that's the important thing. You have to save your hard counters for what your opponent does. You can't just get rid of them like that. Anyways, before the video ends, I just wanted to show you guys these beautiful backgrounds, tell you guys that last bit of advice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the definition of never give up in Clash Royale.